Here's a question for you. Should police be permitted to murder individuals with armed robots? Because that is what the Oakland Police Department is pushing for. They recently argued with a civilian oversight committee in an effort to get permission to use robots in limited situations. The police department, however, has said that they would continue to push for legislation that would legalize the use of killer robots in the event of an emergency, even if this particular effort failed. So let's have a look at what's happening. The Oakland Police Commission held a meeting on September 21st to discuss how the city's stockpile of military-grade police weaponry should be regulated. State law in California mandates that law enforcement agencies get permission from their respective city councils before using military-grade technology or weapons. The officials spent a lot of time arguing the appropriate employment of flashbang grenades and other now standard equipment. And then the topic switched to the robotic assets now at the disposal of the Oakland Police Department. The percussion-actuated non-electric disruptor, or PAN disruptor, is a device that can be attached to a robot and used to detonate explosives. Police commonly use a blank shotgun round or pressurized water and directs that force towards a potential bomb while human operators stay at a safe distance. As you can imagine, the blank shotgun round raised a lot of eyebrows. So the committee posed the following question: can a live round physically get in? And the answer was obviously yes. The committee then asked if the department is planning on using live rounds. Although the answer to that was no, the police representative did throw in hypothetical circumstances in which a shotgun-armed robot may be beneficial to police. It was clear that the police department wanted permission to use lethal robots in emergency cases. And that is the real issue here. Who is going to decide what constitutes an emergency? The police want to use these robots in emergencies, but they also want to be the ones to decide what's an emergency. That is a lot of power in one department's hand. There have been a number of high-profile cases in recent years where police have used lethal force without justification, leading to a loss of public trust. In some cases, police have used excessive force against unarmed civilians, resulting in death or serious injury. In other cases, police have shot and killed unarmed suspects who posed no threat to them or others. So when you look at these instances, you can see why this isn't a good idea. Lethal robots have been used by police forces in various parts of the world for some time now. More recently, police in Dallas, Texas used a robot to kill a suspect who had shot and killed 5 police officers. This shows that they can be very effective in dangerous situations, such as when there is an active shooter. However, there are also potential dangers associated with the use of lethal robots by police. One worry is that these machines could be used to carry out extrajudicial killings. If a suspect is deemed to be a threat, they could be killed without due process. Additionally, the use of lethal robots could lead to a more militarized police force. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to use lethal robots by police forces is a complex one. There are pros and cons to their deployment, and each case must be evaluated on its own merits. What is clear is that this technology is here to stay, and its use will continue to be debated in the years to come.